What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Motivational Monday. We are in Ricky's new studio that he is overly stoked to have. It looks incredible. He's going to add even more to it than what he already has. This is just if you can imagine, this is just a quick setup. So it's going to get even better. But we'll jump right into our thought for today. This past weekend, I was at our good friend David Karma's annual open house. This is something that they've done. It's like the 22nd or 23rd annual. Hopper couldn't remember 100%. But every year at that open house, they raffle something off just as a customer appreciation. And this year was a really nice, brand new enclosed trailer. It was a 28-foot, fully loaded, just beautiful, man. Awesome trailer. And it just got me thinking about trailers and the evolution of racing. And I started, like most everybody, with a open trailer that wasn't even mine. It was my father-in-law's. He graciously would let Tara and I use it. It was exactly big enough to fit a car on. So it literally had it was like 2 inches in the front, 2 inches in the back. It was a mess getting it on and off. And then we had a 1986 C10 that was actually my daily driver. And that was our tow vehicle. So it was way past its point of what it really should be towing. And at that point, when you load up to go to the racetrack, you basically had a truck bed, and then whatever you could fit in the race car, whatever you felt comfortable putting in the race car, that was it. The trailer was big enough for the car, and then the truck bed. That's it. So everything that you thought that you needed, you had to fit in these couple spaces. Well, when Brad and I started racing, we wanted an enclosed trailer. We didn't have really space to keep the car inside at the shop all the time. So that was another reason we really wanted it for a few other things, but that was basic. We needed an enclosed trailer. And we got our first enclosed trailer, which was a 28-foot. It was loaded. It was really nice, had all the cabinets and everything. And man, we felt like we were rolling high, you know what I mean? Like brand new 28-foot trailer. How could we possibly fill this thing up? Like, we're going to have all this room. We can keep all our stuff in it. It's going to be awesome. Well, shortly after owning this 28-foot trailer, we realized that we really didn't have near as much space as what we thought we would have. We ran out of space really, really quickly. Then we ended up, later on, we did some trading from our gas golf car. We traded it for a smart car, cause we were using my dad's motorhome at the time. So the smart car kind of made sense for us. Well, what did make sense is it really did not fit. If for educational purposes, if you have a 28-foot enclosed trailer with cabinets in it and they have cabinets in the front, you can fit a smart car and a Mustang in this trailer, but you have to take the Mustang apart every time you load it up so it will all fit. And that's a bit of an exaggeration, but we had to take the parachute mount off, had to take all the push stuff off the smart car. We literally had about 2 inches clearance front to back for everything. Kind of back to the same thing I had going with my yard trailer, right? Like that we're gonna have all this. It just doesn't fit. So ended up getting us a 32-foot trailer. That's what we have now. It's a really nice trailer. But again, we thought we had all this space and we didn't. Like, that deal is packed front to back. We have our own motorhome that all the underneath compartments are pretty much filled up with apparel, with everything. Like, this unit is filled to capacity. And it just got me thinking that trailer, walk with me here. That trailer is life, right? We only have so much space, and we only have so much usable space, things that we can take with us. So inevitably, when you leave for the racetrack, the idea is to take everything that you think that you will need to be successful or that you will need in that trailer. Inevitably, the thing that you have taken out because you didn't have space for it and you put something else in there is what you need. That's exactly what you needed that weekend. But now you don't have it because of the space. And again, it just started making me think about life. In life, we only have so much time. We only have so much space. And in that, we want to package in our trailer what we think is going to be the most effective. And sometimes we put the right things in, and sometimes we don't. Because again, we only have so much space. We only have so much time. And a lot of times we go about life in the same way that we went about our trailers early on. We felt like we had all this space. It wasn't going to end. Like we could fit anything in here. Well, come to find out, it really wasn't that much. And I think people do that same thing with life. We feel like we have all this time. We have to do all these things that we want to do. It's like it's an infinity amount of time. Well, I can promise you, as you get older, those years they keep clicking by faster and faster and faster. My dad always says it, that he's 80. When he looks in the mirror, he's so confused because he feels like that young man still, but he sees this old guy looking back at him. And one of the things, if you talk to my father, is he's not sure if he packed his trailer with all the right things. You know, did he spend the time that he wanted the way that he wanted? He's not sure of it. So, and my challenge for you is to really look at what you're filling your life with. Are you filling it with people that are coming into that trailer to help you do your best at the racetrack or do your best in life? Or are you filling it with people that just take your time? Are you doing a bad job of managing your time and not devoting it to the right things? I'm guilty of that, right? Like devoting maybe too much of my time here, not enough time to my kids, or not enough time to my marriage. Like it's always really good to go back and have a check in your spirit of like, man, where is my time going? Because it is short. The Bible says it like this, that your life is but a vapor. It's here and it's gone. So what are you spending and filling up your trailer with? What are you filling up your life with? And I can't make that decision for you. I just think we should think about it more often than not. Because for me, at my age now, to use Dave and Karma's open house as a marker, I feel like I do that every other week. That open house is yearly, but every time that it's a moment that when that open house happens, and it happens with a lot of different things that are yearly, it's like, man, we just did this last week. Like that's how fast time goes, man. So live with no regrets, think about where you're spending your time, how you're doing it, and don't be afraid to unload things and maybe load them back up, right? You may find that you may think that you don't need this particular piece, but then when you take it out, and that's the first thing you needed. So we love you. I hope this makes you think, and thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. We appreciate you. As always, see you later.